Good morning, Saturday morning, and just getting ready to go to work. And I wanted to reach out and let you know the latest. Carl did unfortunately test positive again last night. Very bummed. So nose was positive, throat was inconclusive. So once again, we start over on Sunday, but at least it's moving. So being that the throat was inconclusive, at least it's moving again in a direction. And I now believe that this is happening because of his Guillain-Barré. And there's, I guess, 8 people left still at the quarantine unit. And it seems to be, from what Carl's telling me, is that they're going, good morning, everyone, in and out of not false negatives or positive, but clearing in one area, then coming back and being inconclusive. So I think it's due to the older people that possibly are left there with pre-existing conditions. So a lot of people are asking, Carl got Guillain-Barré syndrome in December. We discovered it. He has a acoustic neuroma in his ear, and was having many, many issues. And we thought it was because of that, but it wasn't. They tested him and he spent a week at UCLA in December because he's got Guillain-Barré, which is another virus. So ironically, but we believe because he never showed any signs of a virus that it came due to vaccinations. Last year, Carl had vaccinations. We went to Africa, shingles and pneumonia. And the doctors that are willing to talk to me about it, have the ones that actually get it, do agree that it was probably the shingles live vaccination that caused this. So, and I've got to make sure I watch my words. Our assumption is that this is what the delay could be, is because his immune system was already compromised. And that's why the other people are still in quarantine with him, which is heartbreaking. Good news is all the haters, both on my site and on the KHTS site, have slowed down, which is a blessing. I feel much more at peace. Very grateful for that. My gratitude today is, I've never relied on other people. I have, but not that much. And I can and very much appreciate. There's little things like my dog's got a really bad neck rash, and Pam Hallaby's going to go get medicine for me today. That's a blessing. I'm going to go to the station, but I've made my commitment, and in making my commitment, I'm going, crap, I can't even go to a vet because I'm going to keep my word. My word is very, very important to me. So if I said I'm not going to go in public spaces, I'm not. So thank you for my friends that have rallied around me so very, very much. My gratitude, Carl's gratitude to everyone is just incredible. And yeah, I'm not going to even concentrate on the stupid haters anymore. And if I just need to go do other things like nails or whatever, I'll just go to different places and try out new things. So I'm reading Lou. You should know you are surrounded by those who love you. And Carl, I do know, Lou. Oh my God. We absolutely do know. So now, hopefully you guys all saw Mark, because, hey, Eric, I'm just talking about your father-in-law. Mark went home in the middle of the night, not last night, but the night before, doing really, really well. You should watch their videos, Mark Jorgensen or Jerry Jorgensen, because they're hilarious. Jerry's staying 6 feet behind him with a mask on. We were talking about cooking pizza, and Mark can't even prepare food. It's amazing because you have to really stop and think about what you can't do. Mark is the cook in that house, and he can't even make a meal. So they're doing DoorDash and whatever else. I haven't needed that yet because my buddies all filled up my refrigerator, and I am very, very good. So once again, my plan is just to work at home. I'm actually going to dear friend's house tonight for dinner because they're totally cool with me coming over. It's not out in public. So, but love that little things like picking up a prescription from the vet, because of my commitment isn't going to happen, but it's an easy workaround. And I'm so grateful that my friends have just surrounded me with love and prayers, and that I've gotten to the point where I'm actually asking for help. So as Martha just popped on, hey, Martha, I want to do a huge shout out to Catherine, our supervisor, Catherine Barger's office. When I was not feeling safe on my journey back here, well, it actually starts a little bit before then, we were on a no-fly list. And that was for 4 days, 4 days of hell trying to get off that. And Catherine Barger's office actually stepped in along with Vice President Pence's office to help facilitate that. And they did. It was seamless. And so congratulations, Catherine Barger, for winning the election. Much deserved. The people that we're now in contact with all over the country with this had their Congress people step in. And unfortunately, we did not have that. So Catherine Barger and Vice President Mike Pence's office and himself stepped in. So full of gratitude for that. So now we want to get the boys clear. So Carl Goldman, you get to test tomorrow, and I'm praying that you are clear, because then it's 3 days of testing and then you get to come home. And then Mark, you're behind because you were so much behind us or Carl and Jerry in getting the virus. So I'm calling out your day as being Monday for starting to test clear. Once again, Mark has had not one symptoms. Carl's symptoms were, even though he had it, the worst was the fever. It's just clearing his system, and that's not clearing as quickly because of the Guillain-Barré. That's the only reason why. So as I'm watching LA now going on lockdown and going, oh my gosh, my word of wisdom, if I have any wisdom in my old age, is that if you do get it, if you don't have any underlying conditions, you will be okay. Like Mark never had one condition. Jerry had 4 to 6 hours of fever. Carl had I think maybe 4 to 6 hours, and then a couple days after that, but never felt sick. Not even, like Carl said, wasn't even as bad as having a flu. Hey, Stephanie, I was just doing a shout out to Catherine Barger and you guys from Supervisor Barger's office for facilitating what you did to get me home safe. It's so much appreciated. You guys are absolute rock stars. Martha's on watching me too. So Catherine Barger, you guys are amazing, and congratulations for the win on the election the other day. So once again, Carl being safe, and I know I'm all over the place, but if any of your friends do get it, stay bunkered down for 14 days. Jen, you should be sleeping. It's easier said than done because I've got a village of friends around me helping me out. So like today, I need a prescription for Cadet. He's got a rash on his neck. Pam Hellaby is going to go pick that up. And this is the world that I'm now surrounded by. So grateful. Let's just go back really quickly. This is nothing. There's no underlying conditions. This is nothing to panic about. I know people are selling out with water and toilet paper and paper towels. To me, this is just crazy. If you do get it or around somebody, just stay at home for 14 days. And it's easier said than done. I did it for 12 days on the ship, and then I did it another 14. I kept a very positive attitude, got up every morning, kept my same routine, and thought about the gratefulness I have in my life. And it was so much an easy button to get through those 14 days. So if you do have family and friends, encourage them just to stay positive and look at the blessings they have in their life. And that will be an easy way to get through this. And like I said, less symptoms than the common flu. I mean, Carl never had body aches, nothing. And the people that we were in touch with every day in the quarantine with us were the same thing. The worst that anyone had in the quarantine, even that had to go into the biocontainment unit, was a bad cough. So even if you ended up in the biocontainment, there was no chills. There was nothing other than bad cough. So here's to a wonderful weekend. I hope you guys are as much blessed as I am, because I'm feeling so blessed and so lucky. And prayers for Carl to test negative, and Mark. I'm calling Mark my Monday. And that's it for now. Love all of you guys. Thank you for all the support.